This thing looks vicious. What's that thing he's wearing? I think I'm talking to myself. I'm not going near him. No way. Very little seems to live around here. I haven't got the time for climbing. I probably could in this swampy ground, but I won't. What a sorry-looking thing. I won't bother, thanks. It's stuck fast. You always find these lying around. Who's supposed to gather them up? I'm not planning on doing that much shopping. I don't need it. If I wait here, a bus will be along shortly. I hope. By the look of him, he's blind, the poor guy. A blind man selling matches. Hello?
Hello, young man. Can I interest you in some of the greatest matches the world has ever seen?
I'm a little low on cash at the moment.
Well, that's just fine, son. I don't accept cash anyhow. I only deal in collectibles.
Like what? Stamps? Paperweights? Coins? No, obviously not coins.
You seem to be an intelligent gent. Go find me a nice novel I can immerse myself in.
Nice dog. Is he a pedigree?
He certainly is, friend. He's most definitely all dog. Name's Deefa.
Deefa?
Yeah, Deefa dog. Only time he'll bark is when he hears other dogs. He does it loud though, 'cause of that bullhorn I got slung under his belly. Guaranteed to scare the waste products out of anybody.
Really? Is it that loud? I'd love to hear him.
I'd show you, but there aren't any other hounds around. He needs other dogs to get his mean streak going.
Is it a mean streak a mile wide?
Wider, wider, wider. This here dog's got me banned from more places than I've forgotten about. Here's one bark and shazam! He transforms into a maniac mongrel. He wants me to stick clean through.
Books you want? But you're, how can I put this tactfully? You're as blind as an egg.
First impressions aren't always what they seem to be, my good friend. In fact, sometimes they're the total opposite of what they appear.
So what you're trying to say is that you can see.
Well, you're as fast as lightning, aren't you? I can see all right, but I can't see colours. Red, ha. Blue, huh, means the total sum of zero to me. I see the world in arty-farty black and white.
What kind of novel do you want?
Well, that would be telling. I like prose, rich, flowing prose, English stuff. Stuff with brocade and crinoline in it.
Stuff like Shakespeare, perhaps?
Can't say I've heard of the boy, son. Is he one of those new wave authors? One of those guys who don't know how to write proper?
Not exactly. Bye now.
Goodbye, young man.
Is this book to your taste?
Well, bless my soul. I'll have this one and no mistake.
There's just a small question of the matches.
Oh, sorry. Here, reckon I'd forget my own name if I hadn't already.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the matches. The main entrance to the mall. There's not much business for hairstylists since food has an automatic hair trimmer ingredient in it. The way out of this spooky mall. It's locked. I don't want it. I guess I'm not supposed to go behind here. I can't get past. The nails are too strong. I bet the kids are sad that their favorite toy store is dead. So am I, come to think of it. It's locked up, closed. I could do with a new pair of boots. Trouble is, it's closed. It's closed for good. I don't want it. It's one of those ambassadors of mirth, a norm trooper. This is a big sculpture. It must be the one I've got to paint. It would definitely benefit from a lick of yellow. It's one of those ambassadors of mirth, a norm trooper. Excuse me, Mr. Norm, sir.
Go away, citizen. I'm not supposed to fraternize with the public. I'm here to protect you all.
What? Just you on your own?
Never underestimate the abilities of a norm.
I won't. Looks very nice. Can't think of a use for it, though. I don't want it even if I could. It's for the people, or something like that.
Hey, get away from there, citizen. Our glorious leader did not design this beautiful sculpture to be used as a climbing frame. I will not stand around and watch you defile it with your cheap footwear.
I just wanted to get closer, to become one with this, remarkable piece.
Get away from that.
Cheers! Why don't you go for a walk? I'll make sure nothing bad befalls the mall.
I like you. Drive, ambition, responsible. But to be a norm requires merciless training for years just to handle the stress I take each minute. I can't jeopardize a citizen's safety by putting a dangerous situation that only I can handle.
Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure. Don't distract me again, citizen.
What exactly would you deem a dangerous situation, O server and protector? What might make you leave your post?
Let me have a think. Wild animals. Definitely wild rabid animals. And if I was sick, you know, if I had the sniffles or such.
Neither of those are very likely to happen in this warm, homogenized shopping environment, though, are they?
No, I suppose not.
I'll be off then.
And I shall protect good citizens such as yourself.
At least these doors are open. What a nerd! He looks really uncomfortable in those clothes. Look at those collars. You could spear fish with those.
I heard that. Watch your step while you still can.
Hiya, I'm Kent.
I don't know any, Kent.
Sure you do. Heather told me.
Yeah, what did she tell you, man?
Oh yeah, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Sure thing. Sounds about right. I'm Brian. What do you want to know, man?
Bri?
Don't call me that, Kent. My name is Brian. Like brain, but different.
Sorry, that Norm doesn't want to leave the waffle sculpture.
Well, why don't you try and divert him? If you can't outsmart that dumb ox, you can't join the group. And if you don't join the group, I'm gonna have to sew your mouth up so you don't talk, man.
Diversion, right? What can you tell me about your subversive group, Bri?
Nothing you need to know right now, Nosy Parker, so just shut up and keep quiet, Kent. You'll know more when you earn the right to know more, know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I thought you were a great rock megastar. Why are you working in a dump like this? Sorry, no offense.
None taken. This is a cover, Kent, so the norms don't suspect me. I also use it to ship underground music to the people.
Like your stuff? I'd like to hear some.
Later, man. Just do your job now.
Hey, Deluge, did you see yourself on TV? You look gnarly, dude.
Oh, nutson. I didn't. I'm at work, dummy. And I always look gnarly, man. That's my job as guru and mentor of the revolution.
Brian, I think you're neat. Being as cool as you must be hard work.
Stop brown-nosing, Kent. I may lose my lunch if you carry on, and I'm not responsible for your dry cleaning bill if I do.
See you later, Bri.
It's Brian to you, Kenty. All right. Ciao.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that this is the best music selection I've ever seen. What this city needs is some decent rock and roll, not this junk. What can I do with it? I've memorized the charts. These are on special offer. I don't have a CD player with me. I don't want them. A CD of a one-man clap band. Great. I'm sure Brian won't mind if I borrow this for a minute. Well, I wouldn't exactly say that this is the best music selection I've ever seen. Normality t-shirts? Not cool. I'm happy with the clothes I've got. No thanks, these aren't cool. These things date back to the 60s. I can easily brush it aside. I don't want it. Cool! I love the real axe guitar. I can't play them. I might break them. Sales records, no doubt. I'm not into boring paperwork. I don't want it. Awarded to Brian Deluge for best-selling CDs. Must be a black market chart system. They're for show only. Uh-huh. I bet Brian is proud of these. I thought phones were outlawed by Paul Nistelux. I have no one to call. I'm scared of who might be on the other end. A record of every track by every group in the city. I don't know who to look up. I don't need it right now. What a nice piece of solid state. I thought these were illegal and banned by Paul Nistelux.
Okay, Kenty, just go ahead and help yourself. You've got no manners and no understanding. And no mates.
As much as I want it, I better leave it here. There's no sound. I wonder why. It turns on okay, but there's no noise. I wonder if Brian knows why.
Oh, hello again, Kent.
Bri!
I wish you'd get on with the job and stop pestering me.
Could I just... Why doesn't your stereo work, Bri?
There aren't any speakers. Boss took 'em to stop me airing my stuff.
I couldn't sort of borrow this, could I?
Look, Kenty babe, you either borrow summer or you don't. You can't sorta. And yes, you can sorta borrow it. Just sorta bring it back when you're done, alright?
See you later, Bri.
It's Brian to you, Kenty. Alright. Ciao.
I think they lead deeper into the mall. They're locked from the other side. One of those pesky shoplifting deterrent gizmos. What, from here? Get real! I can't use this for anything. No way, it's bolted to the floor. She appears a little crazy. She looks very, very bored. She appears a little crazy. She looks very, very bored. She looks very, very bored. She appears a little crazy. She looks very, very bored. Hello, miss. Do you enjoy working in here?
You do stuff like that and it'll stunt your growth. Uncle Jeb was only 32 centimeters tall at the age of 30.
Are you listening to me?
This here's the towaway zone. Pack up your bait box and hightail it.
You're as mad as a marble. You're no hope whatsoever. Goodbye.
These boots are made for walking.
Indeed. I don't suppose there's any money in it anymore. I'm not touching it. It's probably alarmed. That's theft. I wonder if it's a magic carpet. I can't be bothered to unravel it. It's very heavy. That thing's scary. I don't have time to play with toys. I don't want the thing. Long-handed shears. I've nothing to chop. Okay, I have them. I don't, however, have enough money to purchase them. I'd like to get my hands on that infernal Dr. Rubik. I bet he's in league with Paul Nistalex. I never could do those wretched things. Stupid waste of time. No thanks. Wow, these are great. I could have a pet without the tedious stuff like walks and feeding. Hang on, what's this? Defective. Partially deaf. Great. I should pay for it, really, but I can't at the moment. Possibly the worst musical instrument ever invented. Sorry, I'm not very musical. It's no use to me. These toys are cool. These are great for scaring kids. I don't need it right now. Walking traffic cones. Very useful. Stop distracting me. I don't feel like playing right now. It's Rugged Ron from the TV series. How? No thanks. A cheap imitation made from fiberglass. What could I possibly do with that? I don't want it. A huge bin of toy gliders. Got one. I don't feel like throwing this. It could be useful. A cool glider. I lost my pet terrapin on one of these things when I was a kid. Stupid animal didn't steer, even after I told him 3 times. Wow, these are great. I could have a pet without the tedious stuff like walks and feeding. Hang on, what's this? Defective. Partially deaf. Great. This sign is surprisingly aerodynamic. I do believe it will actually fly. I need something with a long handle to cut it down.
Hey! I think not. I don't like your sort in my mall. Out!
Way to go, Kent! We saw Brian's tape broadcast. It was spectacular. Isn't he great?
I'm a huge fan.
You must paint the sculpture in the mall next. It's vitally important for my theories and research.
I met Brian. He's a bit weird. Not really very helpful.
Yes, he can be a little strange. I guess it's the artistic temperament or something. He tends to resent new members. That's why we only have, 3 to be exact.
You plan to undermine the current power base with 3 people?
Well, we'll have 4 if you manage to succeed in your tasks. So hurry, and the revolution could be happening tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right. Presuming, of course, that it's not wash day or Brian doesn't have a gig or something.
Brian doesn't actually do anything. He's more of a spiritual member of the group. He guides us with his thoughts and music.
Thoughts and music. Sheesh. There's a Norm stationed at the mall. Man, that guy's a complete spike in the derriere.
Then you must distract him. Don't harm him. There are plenty of ways to outwit those fools.
Hey, I'm sure I'll think of one. They don't call me Can't Freeform Brainstorm Nutson for no reason, you know.
Right. And that's why we have given you this opportunity to join our group.
Right. I'll get back amongst it. See you later.
Try to apply yourself, Kent. I know you are capable. Good luck.
Good luck, Kent. It's a fire extinguisher, I think. It has "For Norm Troopers Use Only" written on the side. Weird. No, I just can't press all the buttons and throw the levers. I need something to hold the buttons in. Yes! Tying this around here will keep those 3 buttons depressed. Cool! It's a fire extinguisher without any foam in it. Yeah, I can lift it now. Gallons of yellow paint. Agreeable color, but there isn't much around the city. Hey, that's cool. This thing has its own auto-siphon facility. Should be filled up in no time. It's full of yellow paint now, ready for spraying.
Citizen, may I ask where you located that extinguisher? It's Norm Equipment, serial number FO92.
I sort of found it, sir, in a bush. Sort of.
Thank you, citizen, for putting that extinguisher down.
What? What are you going to do?
I'm afraid, citizen, that I am going to have to comply with Citizen Directive Nick 808 and ask you to hand it over. Otherwise, I'll have to use my forceful voice. I came top in forcefulness at the Academy.
Thank you for showing concern, Mr. Norm. I could have swallowed that and choked. The city is a safer place with guys like you standing around in it all day.
All in a day's work, citizen.
Thanks. So, Norm, sir, do you know how to discharge that extinguisher you've just confiscated?
That is sensitive information, citizen. I am not at liberty to tell you that I have passed all safety tests and pretend emergency simulations. Nor would I tell you if you asked.
Damn! You guys are always so impenetrable and mysterious. So there's no way that you would tell me what kind of disaster crisis it would take for you to set that off.
No, Rooney. Public service building fire regulations are a closely guarded secret. It's more than my job's worth to tell you when and how I would react to a combustive incident. Have I given you a badge?
You burned me there, you tough cookie, Norm, sir. I could really warm to you. I don't flame you for not telling me, and I don't want to get you fired even though it's not totally flare. Ha! Goodbye, Norm, sir.
Stay normal, citizen.
The elevator to the ground floor. The doors won't open. I can call the elevator. I'd rather walk. Get real. Titanium tipped for a longer life. I can just reach it. That fish looks paranoid. I'd better not, or I'll scare the poor thing. It's set into the wall. I used to read Dazzle all the time. Great articles, candid pictures. I'd read it if I could reach it. I can't reach it. There's a no entry sign on it. Still, that doesn't stop the roving Kent. It's locked. What's a comestible? What does this place sell? Get real. These doors feel very cold. Part of the PA system. I can't reach them. I need to get them down first.
Yum. This is sea munchies. Things from the ocean. Lovely cod, lovely fish. Yummy. Yum. This is sea munchies. Things from the ocean. Lovely cod, lovely fish. Yummy. You're looking at... Oh God, I can't take this anymore. I really ain't happy.
This stuff's really heavy and tasteless. I'd rather eat slime. I can't eat frozen food. I'll break my teeth. I have it. I can't eat frozen food. This stuff is cold. It's hard too, and very slippery. I think this leads into the freezer. I don't want to go in there. It's iced shut. This stuff's really heavy and tasteless. I'd rather eat slime. I already have some. You always find these lying around. Who's supposed to gather them up? Very nice, as tills go. I'm not a checkout girl. Sorry, checkout person. No thanks. That guy might spot me. You carry shopping in these, don't you know? I don't need one. I'm not buying anything. I don't need one. This sad individual looks really fed up. His badge says he's Ray. These lead back to the mall. Hey, what's up, my lardy pal?
I hate this place. I'd rather be anywhere else in the whole big wide world than right here, right now.
Why don't you take a break?
I can't. I'll get fired. I hate my job.
Why don't you try for a job elsewhere? You should have no trouble in today's thriving labor market.
Can't do nothing properly. I'm just a walking waste of water. Why, I can't even do this simple job right.
Come on, big fella. Calm down. Hey, excuse me. Why don't you switch the lights back on?
I'll put them back on if you leave me alone.
How can I help you?
Oh, go away, will ya? I ain't happy.
Come on, big fella. Calm down. Well, it seems to me that...
Leave me be, will ya? Stop picking on me.
Got one. I should pay for it, really, but I can't at the moment. I don't feel like throwing this. It could be useful. A cool glider. I lost my pet terrapin on one of these things when I was a kid. Stupid animal didn't steer, even after I told him 3 times. It works, but I think I'll need several dogs out there. Got one. I should pay for it, really, but I can't at the moment. It works, but I think I'll need several dogs out there. Got one. I should pay for it, really, but I can't at the moment. I've used all the gliders. It's empty. I don't want an empty bin. Okay, I have them. I don't, however, have enough money to purchase them. This sign is surprisingly aerodynamic. I do believe it will actually fly. I don't need it now. Okay, I have them at last. I'm not a checkout girl. Sorry, checkout person. No thanks. That guy might spot me. Connect to a hi-fi for instant sound. I'd rather walk. It doesn't look like the elevator's working here. Aha! That should do the trick. We have the ability to make sound now. Well, there's a hum. I just need a CD now. Ouch! Hey! I need to leave it on to make those stupid yappy puppies strut their stuff. He's causing quite a distraction up here. He's already doing my will by causing a diversion. He'll bite me. It's one of those ambassadors of mirth, a norm trooper.
Go away, citizen. I have crazed animals to control.
Yuck! This food has defrosted and gone all soggy. It's useless. I'll chuck it. Friend of Paul. What on earth do I do with it? To wear it would be hypocritical. I don't have time to read it. The base of the waffle is the best place. Hang on a minute. Hey, Norm! Never mind that pack of wild animals. Come and attend to this raging inferno. Pronto!
Everybody, lie down. Take short, panting breaths, and don't move. Make your way to the nearest exit. I will deal with the fire. Do not panic!
Crackers and asthma? Isn't that Brian's group? What's it doing in here? I've no use for it. My immediate concern is getting out of here. I don't want it. Crackers. Crackers and asthma? I wonder if it's a secret stash of Brian's records. If I could see better, I might be able to find a way to open them. It's way too heavy. Well, there's the mall back up there, but I have no way to climb out of here. I can't get up there. Get real. If I strike a match, I might be able to see a way out of here. Let's see. Light. Yeah. Those crates are full of firecrackers!
Citizen, I want an explanation from you.
I can't explain. Don't send me back to the blue...
Where did you get that firefighting equipment? Ever since I used it, I feel... Well... I feel weird.
Come with me. I think I know some people who can help you.
Well done, Kent. You have proved that you are capable of acting on your own initiative. Just what we all wanted to see.
Not exactly all, Heather. I was kind of happy with the progress we were making.
But we weren't making any progress, Brian.
Things weren't so bad. I've sold a few copies of Zen Throb. The message is already out there. I think we should wait for the groundswell before we further expose group safety by taking further action.
There is no groundswell, Brian. Kent is part of the group now, our man in the field. There is no argument.
How do you feel about that, Kent?
I feel fine about that, Brian. It gives me some purpose to my life.
Cool. Welcome aboard.
So is there any news on the gizmos from the factory? What do you reckon they do?
As yet, I have made limited progress. I have a hunch that they might be something to do with people's behavior patterns, but I can't quite pin it down.
Do you think you might discover their secret soon? It seems a little sinister that no one knows exactly what they do.
Well, we think that we might know where a man is who could help us out with this problem. Your note was a clue.
Oh yeah, the note. Who was that from?
It's from Saul, not quite dead twin brother of leader Paul.
He's still alive?
He is, and somehow he knows about our group.
So what do we do next?
The next thing you do is infiltrate the ordinary outpost and liberate Saul. His knowledge would be invaluable at this time.
Could I just...
It makes more sense for you to do it on your own, Kent. you stand more chance of succeeding. It's bound to work because it's exactly what the norms least expect.
Dead right. And you expect me to pull it off alone?
Di will wait for you on the roof in one of his cradles. He will bring you safely down to Earth.
They'll finger me as soon as I walk in. I'll be lobotomized before you can say scalpel.
No, I have made a few alterations to Norm 2782's uniform. It will be a perfect disguise. When you leave, you must wear it.
Why is this Saul guy so important? I know he's Paul's twin brother and stuff, but if he's been locked up for the 30 years since the Great Shakeup, he's gonna be whacked out of his brain.
His note says different. Kent, we must free him. You are just the, man for the job.
It's kinda looking that way, I must admit. How's that Norm shaping up? He wasn't in great shape last time I saw him.
He has a piece of fire extinguisher lodged in his head, Kent. Although his condition is serious, he is in surprisingly high spirits. These norms must be hard men indeed.
Okay, as much as I think this is crazy, I'll do it. I've nothing to lose anyhow.
Your name will be legend. Good luck, Kent. Free Saul. Work your way to the roof of the ordinary outpost. Di will be waiting for you there in one of his cradles.